NGOs say that they're concerned that the 18% GST on corporate social responsibility expenditure for companies is affecting their projects. CSR professionals say this affects the quality of the work. Due to this, they have to engage in other ways to generate funding.
We actually reduce the number of kids that we are supporting. And when we do that, of course, the reach is lower, everything is lower, and we have to figure out other ways of generating funds. It becomes very tricky because you need so much more bandwidth.
Team leads at Tech says, after the levy of GST, the impact of CSR activities has been affected. India Cares Foundation says, while companies give 2% of their net profit to the CSR, they also have to pay an 18% GST on the goods and supplies that they buy to execute the project. This affects the overall grant funding provided to NGOs to run the project.
Now you have to do a little bit lesser, maybe 25% lesser, or if you want to take it is 18% lesser than what it would go otherwise, because the CSR budgets can't change. I mean, that's 2%. So within the 2%, if they remove that 18% and say where we used to use it for actual groundwork, now that much will reduce.
Financial experts say that this is an additional tax on companies since they anyway have to pay a corporate tax on their profits.
That you particularly used for the CSR activity obviously needs to be taxed. That way we can look at it. But in spite of that, if they show that goods and services for this particular activity can be exempted, if they actually tweak the law a bit.
Right. Social workers say that reducing the amount of the GST imposition from 18% might help the case. For CityCast, this is Sunayana.